City of Harvey, regular city council meeting, Monday, December 9th, 2019, 7:08 p.m. Clerk, will you please call the roll?
Alderwoman Drewinski.
Present.
Alderman Toler.
Present.
Alderman Crudup.
Present.
Alderman Key. Alderman Randall L. Alderman Rogers. Mayor Clark.
Present. Next, we have the invocation and pledge of allegiance. Councilor Lewis, will you please?
Shall we pray? Our Father, our God in heaven, once again with eternal gratitude and profound thanksgiving, we express our need and appreciation to you for navigating the circumstances of life and allowing us to gather in this most blessed place. We pray your presence here, for your presence makes the difference in all things. We thank you for this day and for the opportunity to take care of business that's going to bring a smile to your face. We pray that God, you will govern us by your glory and lead us so that decisions that will be made once again will prove to not only be glorious unto you, but be beneficial to the wonderful, beautiful citizens of this great city. Help us to understand that our differences does not have to be our disaster. We pray, oh God, that you would continue to bless every elected official, this mayor, and all of this people, all for your glory. We trust you now, so we ask it in the unending name of your darling Son, Jesus the Christ. Amen.
Amen. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The record note that Alderman Rogers is present at 7:11. Next on our agenda is public comment. First, we have Andrea Paxton, followed by Lynn Hudson Brown. Please keep in mind that you have 3 minutes.
Good evening, Harvey citizens, mayor, and the dignitarians of the city. My name is Andrea Paxton, and co-founder and director of the Harvey Area Chamber. I wanted to talk about the the planning and development portion of the agenda this evening, just to make some recommendations, and to basically put some great things out into the community as far as us supporting one another and not getting on Facebook. And I'm gonna say I'm a middle of the road kind of person. I believe that when we get on Facebook and we down our community, we down the leadership in our community, how can you expect people to work for you if indeed you tear them down every single time about everything? I saw the information on Facebook. I'm not a person that posts on Facebook. It's something I do at 1 o'clock in the morning when I can't sleep. But I saw the big blurb about the police chase through Harvey without there even being any type of, and I'm not gonna harp on that because I got a couple more things to talk about as far as chamber business. But what I wanna say, if you don't lift your own city up and you don't have respect for your own city, nobody else is. I've ridden behind people and watched them drive through South Holland and get to Harvey and throw garbage out of the car. Okay, so that's what people think about our city. So if that's what you put out there, that's what they're gonna give us. So I'm not saying that you should not speak your voice. Your voice should be heard. If it's something you don't agree with, if there's accountability measures, you should talk about them, but there's a way to do it. And that's why I'm gonna leave that. The census. I think it's very important that our citizens know and understand, and our businesses know and understand that we need to definitely participate in the census. This is how we get funded. Harvey loses a minimum of $30 million in funding a year because it is not positioned right when it comes down to the $9 billion or the billions of dollars that comes to the South suburban area. Well, it has in the past. I don't know what it's going to do in the future, and I hope we do better. But in the past, the city has lost no less than $30 million a year when it comes down to funding. And being the level of poverty in the city of Harvey allows for it to be 51%. 51% impoverished, which means that statewide, which means that it's 100% federal funding. The other thing is the Harvey Area Chamber has a small business, SBA will be out on the 20th of December. And I would ask that all the businesses come out to see how you can be funded. All right.
Thank you. Next up is Ben Brown, followed by John Hamilton.
Good evening. Basically, I'm one of those businesses, if you were here for the first meeting, that, how can I say, how can I say, underpaid the state by accident. It's a simple amendment online that you can change things and pay what you have to pay. But again, for our business to be shut down during the process is one of those things that is mind-boggling. I hear you say you're gonna put a list out. Okay, well, you put my name already out there, because I'm letting you know already. And that's fine, because I know how to handle my business otherwise. But make sure that when you put our name out there, make sure the gas stations and the liquor stores who did not have to submit all of the inclusive information of our businesses for their applications as we did. I spoke to at least four of the owners, and they didn't have to submit gross sales and have to submit sales tax and all those things. All they had was application and barely got their fingerprint. And maybe made sure they had workman's comp on their and their insurance. So if it's gonna be inclusive, make sure everything is inclusive. Make sure everybody submitted everything the same way. Otherwise, how legitimate is this list? But I'm here to be firsthand and showing you my face that my name would be on that list, that they'll proudly be put out to try to downgrade you. But I'm a proud black woman, and I stand by what Sugar Babies have been over these years. And if we haven't paid our fair share, it's a simple correction. We pay our fair share. It's simple as that. But to close us down, try to degrade, that would never happen, because my pride is too intact for that. And I know what my business has stood for over the last 6 years. So if that's what's gonna make your day and make Christmas happy for you, do what you have to do, try to put my name out there wherever you wanna put it. But I'm here to tell everybody, myself firsthand, Sugar Babies will be on that list. But behind closed doors, Sugar Babies has already submitted an amendment to the state on those funds. So, you know, the pettiness of this city is unreal. And probably will never get my liquor license now, but that's fine. It's all good. Thanks, Harvey, for being what you have been this last 6 years. But I'm sure me speaking out, I won't get my liquor license. So that's the pettiness of this city.
All right.
So next we have John Hamilton, followed by Mr. Kirby.
I'm John Hamilton from Club Oak. We took it over in 2018. We spent $300,000 in real estate tax, plus another $80,000 in late night licenses. So that's $380,000. I've been closed about a month and 5 weeks. I was hit with violations that was there before I took over. I spent another $60,000 in violations. And that's money I'm currently not making, plus got 100 and some employees that's not making money. If the fair share is not being paid, maybe we can open it up and still generate money and still pay the fair share, but if the business is closed, there's no money to be made. You know, and on top of those things, you know, I still donated turkeys to the city. I still, not the city, to the residents. I still donated money for coats. So I'm just asking, is there a way that, as you had to meet with the gas station owners, you have to meet with the club owners, and we try to work together and get these businesses back open, because between loss of revenue, between violations, plus another 60,000 attorney fees, it's killing me. So I'll just ask you if we could just meet with you guys, the aldermen, the mayors, police commissioners, whoever we need to try to get these businesses back open, because I'm not gonna be able to pay $300,000 in property taxes the next year or two for not generate no money. So that was it.
Next is Zurich Irvin.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Mazurk Urban. I live at 15925 Marshfield in the 3rd Ward, and my concern is the loud music. Over the years, as stereo equipment and speakers have become stronger and more powerful and louder, it has caused an epidemic in our city where we're having loud music being played all times of the day, all times of the night. And it's affecting the quality of life. If you have to go to work, you're trying to sleep. If you have children, babies, waking them up, elderly, and those who are sick, you're sitting in your house and the table is vibrating, the bed is vibrating, the windows are vibrating, and nothing's being done about it. And this is not a reflection upon the chief. This is about the law that we have, the downgrade of our noise ordinance. Harvey has one of the weakest ones in the south suburbs. We need to change that law. It's causing a problem. If I'm in my house, I didn't ask anybody to play music for me that's over 250 yards away from me. And I have to sit there while my table is vibrating, while they're playing their music and I'm eating my dinner. Or I'm laying in my bed and my bed is vibrating. And I know I'm not the only one that has complained about this. It's a lot of people in all the wards that are adjacent to the businesses that are close to the residential neighborhoods. I'm asking the aldermen to draft an ordinance and to strengthen our noise ordinance and make it so people can live here and have a little peace, because music 24 hours a day, bumpity, bump, 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 it's not helping anything. We want people to come to our city. We're trying to raise the bar on the quality of life, and that's the only way that we're going to be able to do. In the city of Markham, they have one that says that it's 75 decibels. Your music should not be should not be heard over that, and it's a $1,000 fine. I'm not saying it should be a $1,000 fine, but we need to do something about this problem so the policemen can help us. It's not only the businesses, it's the customers at the businesses too. Second point, the mayor lowered the price on our stickers. I want to commend him on that, $35.
Wrong. Oh,
Say that again?
you are out of order.
Sure is.
I'm out of order.
Please continue, sir.
That's right.
Say that again?
I said, please continue.
Oh, okay. What I wanted to say for those people that don't pay their stickers, the state of Illinois has a state sticker. They keep track of everybody that purchases one for their vehicles. If there are people that are not paying for their sticker, I'm asking that maybe the mayor might want to consider Springfield and get that list, and then cross-reference it with the people that live in the city of Harvey. And that's it.
Thank you. indicate, which was justified, that it was not the mayor's office that lowered the city stickers. It was through the work of the alderman, also alderman here, and in the city of Harvey. What was that?
You too.
All of us work together
Thank you.
in order to try to do that, so I guess we all deserve that recognition. Also, I just wanted to comment, and I don't normally do it, but Ms. Paxton, thank you so much for bringing up the census. The census is a very important issue, especially for the city of Harvey. Each person, each resident in the city of Harvey that does not report to the census, we stand to lose $1,400 per person. That means every baby, every grandparent, every person that is a resident of the city of Harvey, that lives in the city of Harvey, that does not participate in the census, we stand to lose $1,400. That equals a lot of money, which Ms. Paxton gave that information during her public comment. We must participate in the census. It is so important to all of us that we do. So I just want to make sure. We'll be doing some more things here in the city of Harvey as far as trying to promote the census. But I just wanted to thank you so much, Ms. Paxton, for bringing that up. Next item on business for today is approval of minutes dated November 25, 2019. Chair recognizes the dissent order.
In regards to the November 25th minutes, I was reading ordinance number 3387, City of Harvey, Cook County, Illinois, regarding an employment policy. At the bottom, it has voting yes. Well, Alderwoman Drewinski, Alderman Tolbert, Alderman Crudup. Voting no was Alderman Randall, Alderman Keys. And there's no Alderman Rogers, and I'm sure I voted on that. I just wanted to make that correction. Where's the vote? Doesn't matter.
You said November 25th?
1 second,
I'm trying to keep up.
Page 4,
page 4.
page 4 at the bottom. Yeah.
Yes, I'm confirming with the clerk.
That was an oversight.
So what was the vote?
It was 4 people. It was, his name was accidentally not put there, but it was 4 people that voted. It was different.
So that was an oversight that will be corrected on the record.
Mr. Mayor, also, since you want to wait till we get to October 14th minutes, or you just want to make the correction now?
October 14th is not on the agenda. Oh, at the bottom, excuse me. Yes, we'll just wait till that time.
Okay.
Chair recognizes the first order.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I would also like the minutes to reflect on November 25th that Alderman Tolbert left before we went into executive session. There was no mention on that. He left the meeting. Yeah.
This was the regular.
Before we went into executive session.
Right. He left the meeting on that because that is not reflected in the executive session or when we come back. So just have the minutes reflect
Right, I
that.
don't have the voting, but.
Right, just when, like we mentioned, when he enters, and, well, not he, but when somebody enters and when they exit the meeting.
Chair recognizes the second order.
And then also from that November 25th meeting, before Alderman Rogers made the motion to approve the bills dated October 28, 2019, I made a motion that died for lack of second, which I won't reflect.
Because was this the special or regular?
This is the record, that's what everybody else wanted. At 7 p.m. I made a motion to pay bills, removing WW Consulting.
On the regular,
Yes, that motion died, but it should be reflected. That is right.
On page 2,
Correct. I made a motion before the time of the, I made the first motion.
okay, I'll go back. corrections and bring them back to the,
So should we take this at a minister?
We could either table or we could vote to approve with the amendments. Once we have all of the amendments.
I mean, I want to make sure she got enough chance to go over it. I mean, is it urgent that we approve it?
Well, Alderman, the sixth ward Alderman has cleared up his matter. The first ward Alderman has cleared up her matter. It appears that you have cleared up yours. So if there's no additional research required, and I don't see why it couldn't be approved with the amendments. The chair recognizes the fifth ward.
I just want to make sure, I was late to this meeting. Make sure you got it.
we put in our time.
So it's good on the minutes.
Chair recognizes the first ward.
I make a motion, we accept the minutes for November 25th with the said corrections.
Are we doing special and regular together?
Yes.
Okay, motion to approve the minutes dated November 25, 2019, special and regular meeting. Motion by the first ward, second by the fourth. Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Alderwoman Drewinski.
Yes.
Alderman Key.
Yes.
Alderman Crudup.
Yes.
Alderman Randall L.
Yes.
Alderman Rogers.
Yes.
Alderman Toler.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Next, approval of bills. Excuse me. Approval of bills for payment meeting December 9, 2019.
Motion to send to finance committee?
Second. Hold. What about the minutes from October 14th?
That's down at the bottom. Remember we were talking about that earlier?
Okay, all right.
There's a motion by the second and a second by the fifth, if I'm correct.
Correct.
To send to committee,
Finance committee.
finance committee.
Discussion.
The chair recognizes the first ward.
I understand that it needs to go to the finance committee, but I thought we established that they would get this prior to the time it comes on the agenda.
Didn't work that way.
We already, how many months have we been in office? Since May? And we're already in December, and all right, am I correct? Were we supposed to get this after it goes to the finance committee?
I would put it in writing.
Yeah.
Right?
I would just put it in writing at this point. I said the same thing as the last, excuse me.
Right, you did.
I said that, so at this point, I just,
And I thought that was the understanding in our last meeting, that we would get those bills beforehand.
And the meeting prior to that.
So,
Sorry.
Mr. Comptroller, how is it that we can facilitate to make sure that our aldermen?
I committed to getting the bill list out on Wednesday before the meeting. It didn't get out to Thursday noon before the meeting because we had a lot of additions come in, but I thought with Thursday they would have time to plan that meeting. We talked about possibly meeting before the regular meeting at the latest date, but again, it's just a matter of timing. I almost think they need to set up a standing committee meeting before the meeting. And again, I will continue to try to get the bill list out by Wednesday before the meeting.
So, Mr. Vice Chair, is it possible for us to set a standing meeting, say for instance at 6 o'clock, before the regular meeting?
I think that would probably work out due to the fact that the controller's office is constantly getting invoices and bills and they doesn't really have an opportunity to get it to finance. Now I can speak on behalf of the finance chair, but the finance committee also has to be in agreement that they're gonna, review these bills before. I think that the feasible solution would be to have a finance meeting at 6 o'clock prior to the regular meeting.
Okay, well, you're the chair of that committee, right? So you can call that meeting?
Yes, I
That's
will.
why I'm asking.
Yes, I will.
Would it be okay to have a standing meeting at 6 o'clock before the regular?
Yes, it will.
Okay, thank you. Chair recognizes the second ward.
And then also, the guy I'm looking at these minutes, something wrong. So there's two bills list, Mr. Williams, or one bill list of finance? Because at the last council meeting, we had November 25th, we had a bill list for approval, October 28th and November 25th. Is this November 25th the same as the one that's on tonight's agenda?
Oh, I thought you guys passed November 25th.
We did not. One got sent to committee, one got approved. I'm positive.
Okay, so was there a meeting called on that particular?
No, because that was the newest, so they passed the one that we missed the finance committee on, then the newest one they sent to the committee. So that bill just never got paid.
And there was no committee meeting on that
No,
item?
but that's not on today's agenda either.
Okay, no, that's not my question. But yes, I do understand.
No, there was not.
So you thought that it was approved, Mr. Williams?
Don't worry, we don't have any money. It wasn't paid.
I don't think that's the appropriate answer, Mr. Williams.
I know what the alderman's concern is.
All right, so there is, but, no, seriously though, is it two bills listed in committee or just one? Because
It
I
must
see
be
that.
two, because if you guys just put this one in there.
Thank you.
Okay, well, hopefully, Mr. Chair, we will be able to get that resolved.
Absolutely, Mayor.
Thank you.
But,
Is there more?
yeah, my only problem is the minutes doesn't state anything about the November 25th bill. Do we read and make it?
On page 2, it says, the November 25th bills were sent to committee.
I don't see that.
Pardon?
I'm looking for it. 1 second.
So on the second paragraph.
On page 2, right?
Of the regular.
The regular.
Okay. Thank you.
So we have a motion by the second and a second by the floor to send to committee. The bill dated December 9, 2019.
You got those wrong, sir. No. Motion,
2 and 5.
2 and 5.
2 and 5?
2 and 5 made the motion.
Okay, motion by 2, second by 5.
Correct.
To send the bills from payment date December 9, 2019 to committee. Clerk, will you please call the roll?
Alderman Randall Powell.
Yes.
Alderman Key.
Yes.
Alderman Cruz.
Yes.
Alderwoman Drawinski.
Yes.
Alderman Rogers.
Yes.
Alderman Toler.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Next item on the agenda is ordinances and resolutions for the city of Harvey. Ordinance number 3390, an ordinance levying taxes in the city of Harvey, Cook County, Illinois, for the fiscal year beginning May 1, 2019, and ending April 30, 2020. Chair recognizes the first word.
I'm sorry, it's getting late now. With the minute, with the finances, I know, I'm sorry, we're jumping ahead and I'm a little behind on this, but we didn't pay the 25th. It's now December 3rd. The next meeting is going to be December 23rd, so now we're not going to be paying any bills since October.
You said we ain't got no money.
Well, you know,
How can we make all the money in the total?
I really don't think he was being legit on that. I really would like to encourage of having a special meeting so we can get these bills, so we're not paying late fines.
Duly noted.
If the,
Oh, not a nice thing to say, I'm sorry. I heard that for 8 years, unacceptable. Now, I'm sorry.
yes, you are. But
Yes.
If the chairman of the finance committee, I'm sure he's going to work as diligently as he possibly can, along with that committee, and try to move that along. If they see fit to call a special meeting, I'm pretty sure that we'll get that resolved. Back into order.
What, 3390?
Ordinance number 3390, an ordinance levying taxes in the city of Harvey, Cook County, Illinois, for the fiscal year beginning May 1, 2019, and ending April 30, 2020. What is the pleasure of the council? In other words, the chair will entertain a motion to approve.
motion we approve ordinance 3390.
Second. Moved by the first, seconded by the sixth. Clerk, will you please call the roll?
Alderwoman Ruinski.
Yes.
Alderman Key.
Yes.
Alderman Crudup.
Yes.
Alderman Randall Belt.
Yes.
Alderman Rogers.
Yes.
And Alderman Tolbert.
Abstain.
Motion carried.
Next item on the agenda, discussion and action on appointments for certain offices, commissions, and boards. I am going to strike that as I will not be addressing that issue today. I will address that issue at a later time. Number 6, whole business approval of minutes dated October 14, 2019.
What was the issue with these minutes? I didn't know.
The chair recognizes the 6th ward.
The approval of October 14th minutes, there was another correction that needed to be addressed. Resolution 2904, resolution establishing intergovernmental between the Illinois Office of Controller and the City Council regarding access to the Controller's local debt recovery program. The vote went, voting yes were Alderman Randall L., Alderman Keys, Alderman Crudup, Alderwoman Drewinski, and Alderman Rogers. Voting no was Alderman Keys and Alderman Talbot. And I was just wondering how did Alderman Keys get 2 votes?
No, I voted yes.
I'm sorry. Could you please ask your question again, Alderman Rogers?
Okay. Voting yes were Alderman Randall L., Alderman Keys, Alderman Crudup, Alderwoman Drewinski, and Alderman Rogers. Voting no was Alderman Keys and Alderman Talbot. I was just wondering, how did Alderman Keys get 2 votes?
Alderman Rogers, Alderman Key did not vote twice. Forgive me. I will delete his name out and do that correction.
Enough said.
And you can always call our office. If you see something, we're both reading these back and forth. If you see something, please call our office.
Yes, ma'am, I sure will.
And help us so we can help you.
Okay.
If you can throw those for there. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Chair recognizes the second one.
No, I'll just double check. I'll call.
Motion to approve minutes dated October 14, 2019. Second.
Motion by the 5th and second by the 4th. Madam Clerk, will you please call the roll?
Alderwoman Drewinski.
Yes.
Alderman Tolbert.
Yes.
Alderman Crudup.
Yes.
Alderman Key.
Yes.
Alderman Randall Belt.
Yes.
Alderman Rogers.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Next on our agenda, the motion is going to executive session. For discussion, for the pending litigation,
Motion to enter executive session
pending litigation.
litigation.
Motion by the 5th, second by the 6th. Clerk, will you please call the roll?
Alderwoman Drewinski.
Yes.
Alderman Key.
Yes.
Alderman Crudup.
Yes.
Alderman Randall Belt.
Yes.
Alderman Rogers.
Yes.
And Alderman Tolbert.
Yes.
Session 7:42. A motion to go back into open session.
Second.
Moved by the 5th, second by the 2nd. Clerk, please call the roll.
Alderwoman Drewinski.
Yes.
Alderman Tolbert.
Yes.
Alderman Crudup.
Yes.
Alderman Key.
Yes.
Alderman Randall Belt.
Yes.
Alderman Rogers.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Chair will entertain a motion to approve the items in executive session pertaining to litigation.
So moved.
Motion by the 6th, second by the 3rd. Clerk, please call the roll.
Alderwoman Drewinski.
Yes.
Alderman Key.
Yes.
Alderman Crudup.
Yes.
Alderman Randall Belt.
Yes.
Alderman Rogers.
Yes.
And Alderman Tolbert.
Yes.
Motion Motion carries.
Motion to adjourn.
I make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
First, second by the second. Clerk, please call the roll.
Alderman Rogers?
Yes.
Alderman Cruz?
Yes.
Alderman Toler?
Yes.
Alderman Randall L.
No.
Alderwoman Drowinski? Alderwoman Drowinski? Yes. Alderman Key?
Yes.